Okay, real quick, forgive me for making this video really late. Not like any of you give a shit because no one really watches this channel anymore, but this is going to be my first video in a while, and it's going to be a pretty heavy topic. And I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this video based off of a bunch of Marvel fanboys who don't know what the fuck they're talking about. So, if you're really sensitive towards the subject, please leave now. If you think that James Gunn is a good person and shouldn't be fired for what he did so many years ago, leave now, because I'm about to prove why you're wrong. And you don't have to listen, because this is all just my opinion, and you don't have to listen to my fucking opinion. But for those of you who care and are on the right side of this, please stay and listen to what I have to say. For the rest of you, go watch your fucking Guardians of the Galaxy movies and enjoy them, because I don't know how I can anymore. James Gunn. What can I say that hasn't already been said? I know what I can say. I can say to you the fucking truth, because no one seems to understand what the fuck is going on here. Okay? James Gunn is responsible for making a ton of great movies. I will give him that. He is great at making specific movies. They are great. You have Slither. That's a very underrated movie. Super. Very underrated movie. Movie 43. I think he did something with that, but that movie was a piece of shit anyway. Guardians of the Galaxy is great. It is still top 10, maybe even top 5 Marvel movies of all time. But after I watched it, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is one of the biggest pieces of shit I've ever seen in a Marvel movie. It's so bad. I'll get into it when I do my Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 review. But right now we're talking about James Gunn, because he fucked up pretty bad, and no one seems to acknowledge this. And here's why. Basically, if you don't know what's going on, James Gunn, like 2009, 2008, somewhere around that time, 2010, put 30,000 tweets out joking about pedophilia. And people are really, really mad because he was fired from Disney for those outrageous, like, tweets. He was fired from what he did, and people are defending him, and this is some of the biggest pieces of shit I've ever even heard of. I don't even know. I think I just, like, my brain is melting, and that's why I'm not talking right. So you can go ahead and make fun of me all you want if you're an ass-hurt Marvel fan who likes James Gunn. I know you're going to make fun of me and dislike this video anyway, so go ahead. It's not really going to bother me. Share your opinions down below. I don't really give a shit. If you agree with me, that's great. If you don't, I don't even know why you're watching this video, because I'm about to go in on James Gunn, okay? James Gunn is a great director. We can all agree upon that. He's made a great Guardians movie. He's made something that we can look to as a Marvel movie that's so obscure that it's amazing. And everything about it's great. The characters, the plot is really, really, it's so cliche, but he did it in such a great way. The characters, I think, is what drives the movie. The comedy is amazing. I'm surprised he didn't throw in Star-Lord raping a kid as a joke because of what he's done. But other than that, the movie's just, like, the villain's bad and all that, but the movie's excellent. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is a convoluted piece of shit mess. I'm going to get a lot of hate for that alone, saying that. But it is. You need to take off your glasses that are blinding you from seeing the real truth about Guardians and James himself. This man is disgusting. And let me tell you, I never really truly felt more hurt. And the thing is, it wasn't really James Gunn's tweets. I mean, I know people that have been raped in my life. I've known 2 people that have been raped, and so these jokes that he made a long time ago don't really find their way into humor at all. It's not fucking funny at all. You may think it's funny because of your stupid fucking humor or whatever, but it's not funny to talk about raping little children. In my opinion, pedophilia is the worst thing a person can do. There's a lot of things people can do that are bad. Raping women, raping children is up there, fucking killing people, that's all bad. But raping children is on a whole nother level. There's a special place in hell for people that mess around with little kids. And I know James himself didn't do it. He just joked about it. And it's still fucking stupid, because I know people that have had their kids messed with. I have a friend who was raped, and it's not fucking funny. And I don't know why people are defending his actions, because he can make a good fucking movie. That's all people are doing. they're like, oh man, James Gunn is being fired because of all the shit he did back then. Well, that was 10 years ago. That's in the past. Doesn't even fucking matter. You know what? Let's keep him at Disney because he can make a fucking good movie. Does that really fucking matter? I know I'm saying the F word too much, but fuck it, okay? James Gunn, I had mad respect for this guy. I loved him. I loved his movies. I couldn't wait to see what he did with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. And his career just took a fucking dive bomb into the fucking drain because of this shit. It's not funny. His jokes have no place to be anywhere. And 30,000 of them, and he even claims that he's matured and he's grown up as a person. I think if you're a fucking pedophile, you can't grow from that. You can throw a fucking pedophile in jail, and you can have him be in jail for years and be like, yeah, I'm a pedophile, but I'm done with that, all right? I'll have my sex offender registration, but I'm not going to rape any kids when I get out, I promise. And then they'll be released 15 years later, and they'll go back and rape kids, okay? They're not going to change. I doubt James has changed, okay? I just gave you a definitive reason why I don't think people like that can change. They're so fucked up in the head, and you people that are, defending his actions are just as fucked up as he is. I'm sorry, I have to say this, alright? I don't care if my channel gets demonetized, even though it's not even monetized anyway. I don't care if it gets taken down because YouTube is like this. They defend pedophilia, I guess, if they take it down. This shit is so fucking stupid. Why? Why are people defending his actions? I will never fucking know. That wasn't what hurt me the most. The thing that hurt me the most was not him saying all that shit, even though people I know have suffered from that. That's not really a funny, joking matter. That's not the worst part. Him making those jokes is not the worst part. The worst part are these stupid, blind idiots who think that James is a great person, who think that he's changed, and think that he shouldn't be fired, all because he can make a good fucking movie. News flash. You can get someone to replace him that does a better job than he does. I'm sure if you get the right person in there, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 will be a better movie than any fucking movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. There, I said it. You just need to get the right director. You don't need James Gunn. And I think as I'm making this video right now, they've confirmed that they're going to use a script. And I hope they don't have pedophilia jokes in there, because that's just fucking stupid. You know what? They can use his script. Waha. But let's talk about some of the other things here. The actors playing their characters, okay? It's their opinion, whatever they want. But Dave Bautista, I used to look up to this guy, said he threatened to walk out if they didn't use Gunn's script. And oh my god, the biggest clutterfuck just hit my mind because of how stupid this shit is. He's defending this guy. I mean, they all are, but c'est la vie, do whatever you want. Apparently they don't see the bigger picture here. Chris Pratt, who has like a 5-year-old son, I can't believe he's defending this guy. It just brings me disgust. And even Dave Bautista said in an interview, he was like, yo, the fact that James Gunn is gone is nauseating. And I was like, what the fuck? The fact that he did all that shit and he was talking about raping kids and pedophilia and he was joking about it, that's fucking nauseating. Not the fact that he's gone. Like, what the fuck? He should be thrown in jail. And even then, he'll probably get out. Even though he hasn't made jokes about it, you know he does it behind his back. I mean, a lot of people have. You know a lot of people are doing it behind their backs and stuff, and when they're not looking, when there's no camera sitting on them, they're making jokes. And that's most of the people in Hollywood. Hollywood is a very fucked up place. It is. I have to say that right now. Because it is. You may not think it is, and that's because it's clouding your judgment, it's clouding your mind. I have to say this. Because I firmly believe, in my opinion, it was the right move to keep James Gunn fired. And you may be sad, and I may have hurt your feelings about that, but I'm sorry, it's my opinion, it's what I think. And I'm glad he's gone. It's okay, I guess they're using a script as long as it doesn't include, like, pedophilia jokes like Chris Pratt's talking about. Oh, there's kids on that planet over there. Let's go rape some kids. Let's go save Gamora. Maybe she has some kids I can go rape. You know, I don't give a fuck if they use the script, but, like, he needs to be put in prison. But even then, he will still do the same shit. And you might be thinking, oh, man, he hasn't released a single tweet about that kind of shit since 2010. You know he talks about it. He's fucked up in the head. Let's be honest. You can't come back from that. You can't heal from that. Once you're fucked up like that, you can't just unfuck your mind like that. That's just not how it works. That's not how life works. Anyway, I think I made my point. Guys, that's my point. That's all I need to know. That's all I think. And that's what I'm going to say about James Gunn. That's my whole thing on James Gunn. You know, it really just brings me so much, like, sadness and such, like, pain in my heart to see people defending his actions because they were made over a decade ago. That doesn't matter, guys. I'm sorry to tell you. You can't put a pedophile in jail 10 years. He's in jail for 10 years. And then when he gets out, you can't just be like, oh yeah, he's definitely fixed. You should have that guy castrated. Have James Gunn castrated. What the fuck? You can't expect them to change. You know he still has these feelings. And you're just too scared to admit it because all you want is a good fucking movie. And I'm sorry, but people can be better than him. James Gunn's okay, alright? His movies are fine. Guardians of the Galaxy, great movie. Second one, piece of shit, alright? People can make better movies. Taika Waititi, Thor Ragnarok, oh my god, he can handle those characters greatly. And it's weird, okay? I think I've made my point, and that's all I really want to say. Because I don't understand, alright? I don't understand people's positions on this. If you're with Gunn, if you're like on his side, tell me why you think he's a good person. I've just told you why I don't think he's a good person, but please be respectful about it. Don't be a fucking asshole and be like, this, and 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 this. Because you're fucking stupid. You don't get the fucking thing about James Gunn. Fuck you, Born Again. Your fucking comic channel sucks. Don't attack me personally. Tell me why you think he's a good person. Even though I say, please tell me why and be respectful about it. I know you guys are just not going to get that, and you guys are just going to go ahead and attack me full force. And now, for all those people that say I'm against gay rights and shit like that, let me tell you this. Pedophilia is not the LGBT community, okay? I think I got that right. I hope I got that right. If I did, I'm very, very sorry. Alright? That's not the LGBT. Pedophilia is not being gay. That is bullshit. That's what Kevin Spacey used to get himself out of jail time, and it didn't fucking work. I don't know if he's in jail, but it didn't work. Okay? Oh, I'm gay. That's why I like little kids. That's fucking bullshit. Alright? I have nothing but respect for the LGBT community. Alright? If you want to go fuck a guy in the ass, you go right ahead. I have no problem with that. I just want you all to be happy. If you're gay and you're watching this, if you're a lesbian, if you're a gay man, you're a gay woman, that's perfectly fine. I'm glad you're watching this video. You have the rights as any other person. I think as long as you're nice and you're a good person in general, I don't care what you are. If you like to sword fight with two men, if you're a guy and you like to sword fight with your dick with another guy, perfectly fine. I don't care. You do whatever you want. That's all on you, man. You have fun, or woman. Pedophilia is not the LGBT community. Pedophilia is wrong. It's sickening. It's nauseating. And I don't know why people nowadays think it's a good idea to have it legalized and to have it be okayed, because it's not. It's disgusting, and you all are disgusting. And for those of you who are trying to say that it's okay to be a pedophile, and for those of you who are saying, oh, James Gunn's okay, because even though those tweets were made back in 2009, he's okay, because it's okay to be a pedophile, you are just as worse as him. In fact, you're probably worse than him. Alright? I've made my point. I've made my topics. You guys know what to do. Thank you guys so much for watching. Share your opinions down below. Please be civil about it. Be nice. Be mature, even though you probably won't be. That's alright. Alright? Thank you guys for watching the video. I've made my point. Goodbye.